Only when the Beatles are on does my iPod do this. Didn't touch it. It's not this song. It's just the Beatles for some reason. There goes again. I wonder, people, like the proverbial tree in the wood that nobody hears, does a beetle feel anything when you tread on it? I don't know. What do you think? Get back to where you once belonged. Okay, so hopefully I'm on film. Hopefully you can hear me. Something Jazz was talking about reminded me of what I wanted to talk about earlier on in the week. Part of it is to do with this concept of time, consciousness, awareness. Now, a few years ago there was a train crash in Paddington, and shortly afterwards there was a documentary, highly inappropriately in some cases, you know. And there was a chap on there who'd survived the crash, and he said that he was aware of every single moment during the crash. You understand? And that he believes that his ability to be so aware is what kept him alive. And I think he was sort of implying that a lot of the people that died didn't have this awareness. They were just oblivious to life, should we say. He said that during the crash and just before and just after, he was thinking what ifs and whys and hows and things like this. And so it had me thinking, even then I tried having a conversation with someone about it, and it's not a comfortable conversation, I understand. I don't think it was him or the program or something. They was trying to imply that he was special and that other people didn't have this awareness. And I said, you know, look, to my friend, what if that's wrong, man? What if everybody in that crash was fully aware during every moment? I mean, that must have been just awful. You understand? It's not that I like the idea that some people are special, and it's not that I like the idea that some people are NCPs, they're not involved. I do feel that there are many people whose awareness has been dulled. I don't know if we're here to quite wake people up by going, wake up! That's not what it's about. But to get back to my point, the crash and awareness. I kind of feel those watching this early on will share with me the sentiments that I kind of feel we're the awareness within the car crash earth, with the way society goes. We are those people that are aware of every moment of it crashing. You understand? And we're like the Neos. We're like stepping to one side as these things are flying past and going, how comes that fella didn't see that smack him in the face? That was coming 100 miles. Oh, look, there's a car flipping over. What's wrong with this fella? He's so slow, man. We need to snap people awake somehow. Right, so thanks to YouTube and blocking my video because they can hear the Beatles in the background. I had to edit a bit out. It was only a little bit, didn't miss anything. Yeah, blocked, so I had to edit it out until it was gone. YouTube, if I can't stick it in the video editor, how can I edit it out? Whatever. Exercise it. I don't think that helps. If exercise was the big thing people talk about, oh so important, then why would the Olympians not live the longest? Why would the academics not live the longest? I don't like to think of us as being special, but just those that found the balance of fun and logic, faith and practicality. You understand? We are the minor rebels. Those most aware and most willing to step up to the plate. I might do absolutely rubbish, but I have no fear of stepping up to the plate. I might strike out. It doesn't bother me. I have no fear of stepping up to the plate. You know what my biggest fear is? Hitting a home run. I don't know how I'll deal with the crowds roaring, yeah. I'm quite happy with them laughing. I don't think there's many of us that are comfortable with the home run. Each and every one of us has I can see, an ability to get down and focus hard and focus well. And I think this is what we need to try and help people do. People's brains, their awareness, they're like flighty little butterflies, aren't they? From one thing to the next. Well, so's mine. But the trouble is, on each one I pick up a bit of pollen, and each bit of pollen I pick up, I know there's a bit of pollen here, there's a bit of pollen there, there's a bit of pollen here, there's a bit of pollen there, and each bit of pollen has a different bit of information. We've got some really untidy creatures out there, all this fucking pollen all down their back, they don't even know where it's there. Picked up all this knowledge and it's just a fucking great big weight on their back, they don't want to know, they don't want to use it. They don't know how to use it. Some people don't even know where it's there on their back. I used to think I was really smart, and in my own mind and to people, I used to be really quite mean about how stupid they were. And I came to a realisation at a certain point, I'll get into another time, how smart you are means nothing. Means nothing. All those things I picked up and remembered, and I never used, except for, you know, down the pub and the occasional conversation with someone or other. It was just a big weight in the back of my mind. It didn't mean anything, didn't do anything. I somehow learned how to take those and purposefully put those ones to one side. The ones I want to keep, the ones I want to see, I'll keep all up and down me, where I can see them, where I can feel them. And the Beatles. So many words that can be thought of differently. Get back to where we once belonged. Got to go. Okay, and this is when I walk back in. I hope it keeps recording. Really? Alright, so I'll try to be as quick as I can. Oh my goodness, tea. Tea! Never been a big Beatles fan, I have to say. Blasphemy, I know. John Lennon's song, Imagine. I didn't like it, I don't like it. I do not like to imagine these things, and so I do not like the song, I never have done. My dad looked at me, what do you mean you don't like it? And I was like, I don't like to imagine the world without all these things. I don't want to imagine the world without all this stuff. No, thank you. And I like to imagine the world with all this stuff. You understand? Without all that stuff, it would be so boring. We can work it out. They are one of the first bands where I actually listened to the lyrics though. I know what people say about Black Eyed Peas, but the Black Eyed Peas was another group where I began to listen to the words rather than the beat. You understand? I was always a beat man. I like the beat. I could never pick up the lyrics. But the Kings of Leon, Black Eyed Peas, and these guys, they helped me to see language in a different way. To see people singing things that they don't know what they're singing. They know the words, but they don't know what they're singing. This is bizarre. Does it mean nothing? Is it just words? Sometimes I write lyrics, poems, they're just words. It's just what comes out, and they make no sense. Is that what this is? A 1 in a million chance of hitting on the right lyrics with the right music? Is there something deeper behind it? Again, try to see it my way. Isn't that what we all want? See it my way, come on, it's all about my way. The song Hey Jude means very much to me, despite all the connotations with Judas. I noticed the Beatles, they sing a lot about her, about she. I do wonder. I've completely lost everything I wanted to say. If I remember, I'll come back. So I skipped it because it was going funny. It's on random shuffle. Look at all the lonely people. Come on, people, don't be so lonely. Look at all the lonely people. Skip it randomly, see what comes up next. Ah, Penny Lane. Oh, really? Do you hear that word? A banker. Oh, really? Hello, goodbye. Dualities. Hello, goodbye. I say yes, you say no. Oh, don't know, maybe. Penny Lane. Yesterday. You can't see bug all, can you? Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Oh, still we wish to be children again. Oh, that one again. Ah, words that mean nothing. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah. Oh, I'll let it be then. I do feel fine. Oh, a day in the life of Sergeant Pepper? Sergeant Rich Pepper. Sarcasm. Playing with time again.